Hello everyone, welcome back to the Quantum Carnival on Mysticalista TV. I'm Calista, and this podcast is where I document my experiments in reality creation. About 3 weeks ago, a couple days after my 31st birthday, I lost my job. My company restructured and eliminated my position. You could call this a tower moment. If you don't know what that is, it is where a metaphorical tower falls and crumbles because it's built on not a strong enough foundation. Tower moments have the connotation of being really dramatic and life-changing, and they can have an almost fearful connotation sometimes because they tend to be unexpected. But tower moments aren't always a bad thing, and actually in the bigger picture perspective, they're something that can also always be looked at as a good thing, because why would you want to waste more time in this tower that was built on a shaky foundation when you could be building up a new tower from a strong foundation? It's a great opportunity to face anything unexpected, any unexpected change, because change is the only constant in life, right? And we can't always predict what's going to happen. So it's always a great opportunity to be optimistic and resilient. For me, this was very easy to do. It's one thing to look at something as a blessing in disguise or have a silver lining. That was instantly my perspective when I got the news about losing my job. And I was really grateful for my job. It was a great job and I learned a lot. It was challenging. I was learning new things. It just wasn't like my heart and soul's passion. I am someone who really trusts God and follows God's lead, because I believe that God follows my lead in terms of my heart's desires, and that's my destiny. In that way, this was totally on God's timing, because you can't choose to lose your job one day. You could quit. But I was blessed to get severance, right? A cushion that I wouldn't have if I had quit. And I appreciated my job. It was safe and dependable, which I know those can be limiting beliefs. All that to say, I have no regrets. I do recognize the divine timing in losing my job when I did. And I think that was God's timing and a gift of just the freedom of time when I was ready. I really believe in myself. I am not looking for a new 9-to-5. I am someone who has so many ideas. There's so much content I want to make and services that I want to offer and products that I want to create, value that I want to bring and add. And I love to create systems and optimize systems, and I love to DIY and just follow my intuition. And I'm a woman. I love to harmonize my lifestyle with my female menstrual cycle. And with committing the time and energy that I was to my job, it was a challenge to allocate as much energy as I wanted towards my true heart's passion, growing these more creative visions. So this tower is a really exciting opportunity for me. I am taking the opportunity to pivot and launch my first offers. So this will be an interesting experiment for sure in reality creation. I feel like I reached the next level in this video game of life creation. I'm really excited about it, and there's so much that I could say. I hopefully will be documenting more of this journey on Mysticalista TV and on the Quantum Carnival as applicable, this experiment in reality creation, creative entrepreneurship. So I'm excited to experiment with these first offers. They're based on areas of passion and expertise and experience where I feel that I can add benefit and value. And this isn't going to be like a sales video where I give you the breakdown of all these offers and stuff. Honestly, I'm just excited about, like I was talking about, this next development in my experiments in reality creation, and I'm excited about the offers, and I'm going to be sharing, of course, more information about them. If you want more information about them, then check out the description or keep your eyes and ears peeled. More to come, because this is just a update, an announcement of the launch and some thoughts that I have and things that are inspiring to me about the experience and the situation. So I have these 3 offer ideas basically so far, and these are works in progress also, but the manifestation momentum call is kind of more structured, and there's like deliverables and takeaways. The idea is if someone is feeling stuck or lost and is wanting progress, this is a 44-minute session with me. The intended outcome is quantum progress in 7 days. You'll receive some materials from me to support you, a certain plan. There's going to be more information on this in the description. If you're interested, check it out. There's going to be an introductory price. The second offer is a creator ops setup. So you're listening right now to the Quantum Carnival podcast on Mysticalista TV. This is entirely self-produced. I've kind of always been like a DIY techie digital babe. I like to play with the computer and expressing myself and making videos and editing them and graphic design and coding and things like that. This Quantum Carnival podcast is actually the 3rd podcast I've self-produced. Well, the first 2 were in collaboration with Annika, my co-host for Brainwash Yourself podcast and Divine Rising New Earth podcast. And then not only just a podcast and a YouTube channel, but when I was setting up this offer for the manifestation momentum call and Mysticalista Consulting, my new project that is kind of like an umbrella for all of these offers, I set up like a super cool system with ChatGPT and Notion and the payment link and the scheduling link and the landing page, and very minimal cost. It was easy breezy, so I'm pretty good at that stuff. So another offer that I will be launching soon is a creator ops setup, where someone who wants to launch a mini creator business or a podcast or a channel, but isn't exactly a tech DIY fanatic like myself, I can go ahead and set you up whatever you need, easy to maintain, low cost to maintain, all your platforms, distribution platforms, newsletter, landing page, whatever you want. I also have been really inspired, this is just a side note, to create like digital products, like, or make a course one day. I could make a course on DIY creator ops setup, or just make a checklist if any of you guys would be interested in that, or a workbook, even a custom checklist for what setup you want or need. I could create an offer for something like that. It's just so cool, like when you have so many different just creative ideas and skills in so many different niches, and the way that the creator economy is now and how flexible everything is online. Like, I'm just so excited because I feel like I can so easily just express myself on so many different topics and share so many things that have benefited me and excite me and inspire me. And as I master different skills, I can share the wisdom I've learned and even provide resources or services, and then generate revenue from that. Like, I just think it's so fantastic, and I'm so inspired. So the third service that I'll be offering is called a quantum consult, and there's going to be a mini one or a longer one. This is a session with me that can be more general, because I know I'm just starting out developing my services and my first offers. I haven't put out as many resources yet as I eventually will. So this is kind of like a catch-all. If you have any questions on creative digital ops, on metaphysics, philosophy, spirituality, mindset, or manifestation, if you want perspective or like heart-to-heart advice, that is available for you to book. And honestly, I've had demand for so many various things like that, just like heart-to-heart discussions on various topics, and I truly think that's one of my gifts and my passions in life, is just having a heart-to-heart conversation and sharing my insight and perspective in a way that benefits someone based on just them showing up and expressing and sharing what's on their heart and their mind in the moment. So I wanted to offer that as a service. That is the Quantum Consult. There will be much, much more to come in the Mysticalista ecosystem, even as I'm recording this. I don't know what is going to be launched or what ideas I'm going to have and execute by the time this video is published. So definitely check out the description to see any links or offers that are available. I just have so many ideas of videos and things to come. I'm really grateful to have you join me on this journey. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for tuning in to the Quantum Carnival on Mysticalista TV. We will see what happens next. But until then, stay blessed. Bye.